I am sorry. We will fix this. And
and she just kind of like big smile, like,
we will do our best. Yeah.
okay. And you guys chase after Tsipatsipa. You approach the great tree. You see most of the other priestesses there discussing with a stranger. Somebody who's also of animal kind of style. They wear well, I will let them describe themselves. Previously, the Galavantiers in the coastal city of Manzar, fought Varnak and his evil pirates, pirates of the Venom's Fang. You all managed to dispatch of the pirates over a very long and incredibly laborious fight. Shun, thinking rather quickly, decided to remove the zombie creating, or the unstill rather, creating sword from Varnak in the scuffle. However, unbeknownst to him, the blade was cursed, and he became possessed with the spirit of the Mareth, the great unstill. Taken by the Mareth's possession, Shun moved into the shadows looking for prey, while the rest of the party boarded the Venom's Fang to clear out the pirates and put an end to Varnak having been slayed to turn into an unstill himself. You managed to save Tirana out of the pirate ship and managed to get back onto the streets of Manzar into the Market of Winds, but not before Shun stabbed Sabhir. And if not for the divinity of Sabnu partially cursing him, turning him into an unstill. Well, partially. Eventually, through some guys, come on, please.
Okay.
Like, eventually,
I'm gonna keep doing it now.
eventually, you manage to remove or help Shun kind of find a moment of respite from this possession and remove the sword from his hands. With the help of a mysterious, seemingly divine lady that appeared to you. After having completely either killed or arrested the rest of the pirates and imprisoning them, you made some decisions. Tirana had to return back to Muzbarak, and Ragstag left with Lux and Salka to go back to Joskul to join the resistance that seems to be forming against the High Jarl Thrud. We find ourselves now in Manzar, in the Harbor Master's Ward. Dahlia bint Rakesh has said goodbye to everybody else, and she motions to you, Tsipatsipa, to join her in her office, and for Shun and Sabhir to join if they so wish. You are downstairs. You may go upstairs to meet her in her office, but for now, you take your time doing it. The scene is yours.
Oh, this way? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll sure. I walk inside the office.
Okay, you go upstairs. Shun, Sabhir, do you join her?
Sure.
I think Sabhir would still be hiding away. Wherever
Hiding away.
like basically like locked in a room.
So you're going to be you're locking yourself into a room?
Yeah, I mean, I thought
The last
Been
thing
through
that
a lot.
happened was Tirana left, and then you guys met up with like Lux, and Ragstag and Salka took off. And you guys like eventually came back to Dahlia Bintrakesh, so that you guys could get your ship and your crew and
Yeah, if we've already gotten the ship, then
Chill.
I'll be by there.
you haven't gotten the ship yet. I was planning on.
Then I will not be by there.
You can, if you want, you can go to the while Tsipatsipa talks to Dahlia. You guys can either join her or you can go and peruse ships and see what they have.
Sure.
And so I remember going down and then taking a level of exhaustion, and then we took a long rest, so that way the exhaustion went away. So wherever we slept at that night, I would probably be there.
Okay. So you guys took like a few days to help rebuild the city and get construction going again, and now they have their momentum and stuff like that. So you guys are taking a step back, and like that's you've had a few days of long rest, so you're recovered. And you guys, actually, I don't really know where you guys have been staying. Where would
All
you
right,
have been
so let's
staying?
maybe start a little bit before. Establish in between them leaving, we have helped clean up, rested, and now we have the options of Tsipa going to talk, Sabhir having had time to rest. What would Sabhir have done?
I mean, pretty much like what I was gonna do was just lock myself away and either read books or try to find, or just he's dealing with a lot of emotions right now. So that's why I was going to sequester myself.
The warden is stealing souls that die that are supposed to go to the lands of Sabnu's domain, and instead taking them for himself.
Yeah, so even like we have been, like you said, we have been like helping fixing the city, but it pretty much is like once the task is done, Sabir's like cold shouldering Shun and then going and sequestering himself into his room and then basically being there. If
you guys have gotten a lot
You're
of
supervising
he's supervising
from a window. Yeah, just looking outside, making sure that everything's being done the right way. I get it.
What would you be reading?
well, I have books.
you have books. You have pirates.
But now that I have time and I have the name of the guy, where's my notes? No, where's my inventory? There it goes. I think I've already read it, and I have the names
you have
of.
what you've learned is that the Calcastus is kind of like Tuskblade is kind of like the main officer of the Mareth. He's the Gravewake, or the title Gravewake. And there may or may not be other pirate lords or pirate captains that also operate under this, Varnak having been one of them. So
Yes.
you could try to do some more research into that.
Which I was gonna do. I thought it was maybe blood and brine. No, it would definitely be under pirate profiles to find Varnak, the blood scale, and then just read that, and then also trying to cross-reference it with anything that would tie it to Tuskblade.
Okay, we'll come back to that. So you're in wherever you guys are staying. I'm guessing the Noctilukta. That would be the place that would, like, you guys would have a lot of options to stay at different places. The Noctilukta would probably be the likeliest, unless you guys wanted to stay somewhere else and didn't want to stay in the Temple of Atifa.
It would be there.
All right.
For me, it would be there.
Shun, what are you doing?
I'm looking at boats.
All right, you're on the dock. You're looking at boats and seeing what options you have. Sid, you are invited into Dahlia Bintrakesh's office. You go up the stairs, you go around the banisters, and you enter the room. This stout dwarf woman, dressed in the coral colors of Manzar, sits behind her desk and signals to the chair. Welcome in.
Hi. Wow, I was really not expecting this, and then I'll just look around, kind of glancing at everything in her office, hoping to, just notice any trinkets or anything that catches my eye.
Yeah, she's got a number of things in her office. A lot of it is whatever you would imagine, sailing paraphernalia, things that are like there's compasses, there's sectants, there's maps of all sorts. There's a large chart on one of the walls that basically is the bay here. And you can see there the island of the Tidespire in the middle of it. She also has some other items there that indicate that she's not necessarily from this land. Some, one would say, more Art Nouveau style things that are from the land of Sajin you would be able to recognize because of your father's trading history. And some dwarven made things. Make a either history or perception check. Let's see if you can... What else you can discern from the things there to make a special connection.
All right, that is a natural 19 for 23 history.
23 history. Okay.
Or 24 perception.
Okay. So what I will say is that you recognize that one of the things that's there is a pick for like mining, and the only reason that you recognize this is because your father's been able to trade things back and forth. This is from the Ilber Trading Company, the Ilber Mining Company in Grutil.
Intriguing. Wow, this is I've not seen one of these just laying around in any of these places. How did you come up? How did you come to have this? I'll just point at the pick.
That's a very good eye. Well, I have some friends back home in Grutil and Sajin that they work for this mining company, the Ilber Mining Company. It's a very rich, very powerful sort of family back home. And this was a gift from them for basically a goodbye gift for my betrothal coming this way.
Oh, I thought it was a business partner. What do you mean your betrothal? Where's your betrothed?
Oh, currently in Muzbarak doing work with the houses, with the noble houses. There's some special thing that got called, and he was on his way, but he'll be back.
Okay.
And that was ages. That was a while ago. I've been married for many years, dear.
Okay, fair enough. It was just a little... I don't know. I guess I didn't know that. You hadn't mentioned, so good to know. Well, I was hoping this was a bit more informal. Maybe, get a drink, sit down, just watch the bay.
Oh, of course, yeah. That's and you see that like on her desk there's like she's got a glass bottle with an nondescript liquid. You're not sure exactly what it is, but it's dark. And she's got two sipping glasses there. Like, I mean, we can go somewhere else if you want, but no, I figured the privacy of my office. I want to give you my full attention, if that's what you want, dear.
Oh. Okay. Well, yeah, surely. I'll take a drink. That might be nice. I mean, it's late enough, right? It's afternoon time, right?
5 o'clock somewhere.
All right.
She pours both glasses and moves one to you. So what is it you wanted to talk about? You wanted to discuss? I'm deeply into your debt, dear.
Well, don't mention it. I mean, I think we were just moved by, people in need. So there's really no need to repay the debt. But since we're here and talking, I was hoping I could just maybe discuss a little bit of your trade deals and learn more about how your operations work here in this harbor. Would that be okay with you?
Well, yes, of course. I mean, what is it exactly that you're interested in? Are you a trader as well? Are you a merchant of sorts?
Well, I'm venturing into it. I think it was really my father who traded. I kind of tagged along a couple times. I just visited a few of his popular pit stops, but he's otherwise incapacitated, and he's
I'm sorry.
kind of getting older, and it's just not something that he can do right now. So I am hoping that maybe we can find some new routes, some new partners, because things back home have just not been working of late. I mean, normally there'd be plenty of business partners that we could reach out to and hope to kind of sell a little bit more to, but it's just not really been happening. It's just things are tough back home.
So you're trying to establish new trading routes to the mainland of Alkut.
Well, I'd certainly like to explore the option if maybe we have something that you might be interested in. We do sell a bunch of different kind of goods. So we have spices and lots of fruits and vegetables and wood and featherwork and leatherwork, all the works really. So really, it's up to you.
Well,
Do you think there's room for some more?
yes, I don't see there being a problem. We're always looking for trade. It's good for the economy. It's good for making money and things like that. I'm personally not particularly involved in. I mean, I do oversee the trade that happens here, Derry, and I'm able to set up. I do kind of work as a go-between for this port and other places in Muzbarak, so it really depends on what's necessary.
Well, who are your biggest partners? Is it other people
Well,
or
there
cities?
is yes. Muzbarak does a lot of trading with us. They request for many things. They send for a lot of things as well. Artisanal things of the things that you're describing, they could be very popular with some of the higher echelons in the city. So I think there's good money to be made there, especially if they're handmade.
Yes,
So it's really dependent on setting up a base here and finding, maybe in your case, a wholesaler that would be able to distribute those things to Muzbarak. We also do Shalhil. There is one route that goes to Albuquerque, which may or may not be of interest to you. Make a history check on Albuquerque.
All right, that is a 12.
12. You don't know much about Albuquerque itself, but you know that it functions as a sort of like demilitarized zone between North and South Alkut, which is a little bit kind of like divided. It's not necessarily at war, but it's like a mid area. So having trade posts into South Alkut is incredibly valuable. But also it comes with many risks trying to make trade deals there.
Oh, well, are there trusted caravan routes going inland?
Yes. There are certainly a number of different people that are able to traverse the Wosten. The desert nomads will be able to help with that. There's a number of tribes, but yeah.
And your operations have not been disrupted in any way of late? No strange glyphs, no crops mysteriously dying, no sabotage of any kind? Is this not something you have been dealing with of late?
Not particularly here. There's a group of people who we've discovered is referred to as the Verdoran, who seems to
I'm well familiar with them.
Are you?
Yes, this is some of the stuff that we've been dealing with at home. They, at first they just arrived and decided that they would set up a little temple here and there, and we thought nothing of it. This happens all the time. We get a lot of scholars and priests and monks to come for a season at a time and just learn more about our customs, and then they go or they move on to their next post. But they were a little bit different, and they seem to have gotten the worst out of people. They've corrupted most of our trade partnerships. They've sowed a lot of distrust, and it's just not what it used to be. And I think they are at fault here, and it's definitely not a good omen if you're seeing their presence scattered around your cities and your sister cities.
Well, there has been some disruptions here and there, as well as normal bandits, but yeah, there's you're from Konyawareki, you said?
Yes, Varekian.
You're of the Varekian portion, not of the Konian portion.
Correct.
There... Have you heard of the House of Red Saba?
Yes. How are you familiar with them?
Oh,
Were
they
they
do some trading out here.
Huh.
They...
Perhaps our products have been reaching you all along.
I mean, some. It's entirely dependent. But we don't trade much with them these days. They seem to have been hiring Verdoran mercenaries and disrupting
Yes.
other people's trades. So I've seen the Guild of the Jade Current trade go down, and
Oh,
yes,
wow.
there's some concerning
Yes,
things
you're
happening
well
there.
connected.
I am
You're
very
well
familiar
connected.
with many things. This is a very crucial trading post, especially on these waters. We also work as security against pirates and such.
Okay, so
Not as common, but for those who make major trade here, they try to hire some of us to sail alongside them, go on long voyages.
gotcha. And what kind of I don't know protection do they offer? What is their skill that they
Oh, the
rely on
usual.
to?
Somebody in the crow's nest to keep an eye on things, a cannoneer here or there. If the worst were to happen, we've got some good close combat fighters. For the higher profile clients, we do have a mage or two that we're able to spare from the Tidespire to go for a long voyage, but that's very far and few between, dear.
Yes, I understand. There are a few more like me, artificers back home that perhaps could also be of service if we decided that this was something that would be of benefit, of mutual benefit, if we could perhaps catalog one of these new routes, and I'll try to point to one of her maps and see if we can, find a connection between Kunyowareki and Alkut.
She stands with you and starts looking at the map. And hold up, I have this pulled up. There we go. Perfect. Right. Well, there is some trading posts in Shalkil, and she points to the east side of Alkut. Some of the things that they might be needing is artifice work could be good there. But here in Shalhila, I think the fresh fruit from Mansar or from Konyawareki would be quite good.
Okay.
The
Good.
tropical fruits
Good.
of your lands are something that is, somewhat of a delicacy. We do get what we can from Parviter, but very distinctive
It's-
ecosystems.
It's the pineapples. I know it.
They're quite delicious.
Okay. Well, this is really exciting. I can't believe it. Like you. Wow. Okay. This is great. I certainly look forward to meeting some of your business partners if that's all right. And when as soon as I get back home, I'll set up shop and try to get all the merchants together, and maybe we can start this process. How soon would you be able to take a first shipment?
Well, I can put you in contact with some of the, or give you the contact information rather for some of the traders by tomorrow, and I'll put together a list of what they trade, what they're looking for, things like that, and to see if you're able to connect with some of them. But the Market of Winds is a great place for, well, not right now because of the destruction. But I think
It's coming along.
Yeah, little by little. Shalkeel and Melkeel might be some of the best options that you have for selling your wares. And this is we could definitely do something with that. I'd be very happy to set anything up after everything that you've done and protected the city. I would even waive my fee for managing your account.
Wow. Well, that is really, really generous of you. I don't think I want to abuse your friendliness, but maybe for the first time, just a trial run, and I'll give you some extra goods that you can try out and see if there's a market here.
Yeah, certainly. And she opens one of the drawers and pulls out a stack of parchment, places it in front of you. Those are registration forms and forms for doing trade here in Manzar. If you just write down what your wares are, what you're interested in trading, selling, or buying, and what locations you'd like to be moving to, and actually, yeah, if you give me about till tomorrow, I'll be able to put together a list of what wares might be useful at what locations in Alkut, and maybe even Sagen, if that's of interest to you.
Oh, I haven't thought about it. I, was hoping maybe to make my way up there, but it was gonna take some time. So this is great to hear that you've already, it might be providence. I wasn't even destined to come here, but I guess perhaps I assumed wrong what I was destined to do. I'm so glad that I ran into everybody, and now I'm here. Speaking to you, this is truly fantastic, and I'm excited. I think there's something really powerful about communities becoming friends and staying stronger together, especially with the Verdoran roaming around. I think there might be more to look at there if they really have made it into Alkut, and if you are not seeing any patterns yet into their disruption, then I think it might be worth investigating a bit further.
Well, I will say the waters have gotten a little more dangerous as of late, and trade with the Great Raft has not been as prevalent as it used to be. And Konyawareki being one of our strongest trade partners, the cities in Konyawareki, I would be very interested in developing that further and, ensuring that everything is well there and thereby here.
Okay. Well, to new partnerships.
She cheers you. Give me until tomorrow. I'll get you all the things you need, and we shall be in touch. Whatever the size of your operation, we'll be able to manage. And yes, I think this will be very fruitful.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Dahlia. And I won't forget your generosity. And then I'll go ahead and exit her office and take all the papers with me. Make sure that I don't drop any. I'll just keep walking and looking around to make sure I don't fall over or spill anything on my papers.
Got everything. You head out. Where are you going?
Probably just to sit down somewhere quiet and see if I can start filling out all these paperwork.
Sure. You can stay in the Harbor Master's ward. You can go out. We'll say that you find a little nook in the Harbor Master's office building that overlooks kind of the harbor. You can see ships starting to, take their places in the ports when they were moved. A lot of repairs going on in some of the ships that are a little more derelict and destroyed given the pirate attack. And off in the distance, you see one particular individual with red skin and horns as we pan over towards Shun.
Huh.
Shit. Potential. Probably shit. Definitely shit. Yeah, no. Fuck. All these boats suck.
There are sailors left and right. There are people doing all sorts of work.
All right.
And you have the run of the place, essentially. And people recognize you and know you. Many of them still giving you kind of like a weird look because you're a tiefling, but many of you recognizing you as the hero as well and kind of staring at you from afar a little bit.
Yeah. Hi.
Yes.
I'm owed a boat, and I would like one that will not capsize the moment I step onto it. Can you show me around, please?
Certainly.
Yeah, thank you.
And
Not these 5. Those 5 suck.
He's like carrying a box, and he just kind of like, hey, take this to warehouse 8. He's like, what the fuck, man? I got important business to do. It's the savior of Manzar. Fuck off. And he's like, oh. So, what is it you're looking for? Skiff, a sloop? Certainly
Well,
not a brigantine.
No, we don't need anything egregious, but we're more for dexterity. Speed would be nice, but maneuverability is favorable.
You may want a schooner for something like that.
Yeah.
How many in your crew?
So far, 3, maybe 4. Probably higher. We will have more people, but yeah, let's say 10.
Well, schooner can definitely be managed by 10 people. How far are you looking to go?
Oh, I would like it to take us all over, so it needs to be hardy. You don't happen to know a good bosun, do you? Boatswain. First mate. We have a cook. And a captain. You know what? I have a first mate.
Who's your captain?
Well, please.
Oh, you.
Yes. I don't like to brag, but I grew up on the seas. Well, I grew up in the bays, and I fished a lot. And, you know, we didn't die. We've been through some storms, baby squalls. Maybe a reserve captain. Someone who's, worth the salt.
You'd like a
Somebody who doesn't have a very big ego that can hop onto it should I need to go ashore.
That's just about everyone here. We're very proud. We have a
Yeah,
very proud
yeah,
sailing history here. We sail all over. We go to Zimnus. We go to Manzar. We go to Kunirareki. How long are you looking for this tour for your captain, your reserve captain?
We have kind of like a bond going on. When people join, they typically end up staying, and if they leave, we have one guy who gets really, really beat up about it. So either he will stay with us forever, or he has to be just funny enough that he is forgettable.
You're very particular about your choices of people.
Listen, if it were up to me, again, I would be out of here. I would have taken that one right there. I would only be going, I don't know, a few hundred nautical miles. And no one would ever hear from me again. But unfortunately, I have family now.
I see.
Yes. So, again, somebody who's either willing to be a Galavantier or just in the background.
Make a persuasion check.
Absolutely.
I'll say you get advantage for being a savior of Manzar.
Sure. Doesn't get better than that. 21.
21. Well, I'm quite familiar with some salty dogs. It depends on exactly what you're looking for and the kind of crew, the kind of work you're looking to do. Is this just sailing or trade?
Sailing
What's the-
mainly,
what's
but
the
I'm
object
sure
here?
you know we we're saving the world.
Yes,
Yes, we'll be doing a lot of sailing
Right.
and probably some intermingling with.
Right. Okay. If you want the
nasty folk.
saltiest of salt dogs, people who are able to take on more perilous work, you may want to look into Inkstain.
Okay.
They've got the saltiest of dogs. I can put you in contact with some
Variety
friends.
the better.
There is. Now, if you want a good navigator,
Oh, that would be wonderful. I suck at maps.
okay, all right. You'll want to speak to Nami. She may or may not be available. I'm not sure, but she's a redhead. She likes to hang out at the Going Merry.
We had a redhead once.
Did you really?
Yes,
They're
that
quite
might have to
feisty
happen.
sometimes, I hear.
Yeah, we might have to have her dye her hair. Did she light anyone on fire? Blow up their face?
Not intentionally, so she says.
I like her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you
Nami.
head over to the Mary, you'll meet Nami. She's usually in there gambling or something of the sort, but she's quite refined in her own way. She could be a good navigator. Now, captain, a good salty captain that would be able to step up immediately right after you would be stepping down for a time. Go to the guild hall. The Enterprise. Ask for Captain Kirk. He'll be able to definitely fill in whatever role you need. He's very experienced.
John P. Kirk?
That's
or...
the one.
Oh my goodness. I knew his cousin.
I actually
James.
Don't, I actually don't know who. Oh, it's
No?
James
Oh,
Kirk.
well,
It's James Kirk, right?
I preferred Picard anyway.
James T. Kirk.
Is it James T. Kirk? Okay. No, not John. James Kirk.
Don't know.
Yeah.
I knew a Picard once. Also an Enterprise. Much newer ship.
Yeah, so if you are looking for a captain that can step up immediately, I think Kirk is probably the man you're looking for.
Okay.
His ship just sank from the attack.
Wow. Oh,
So-
okay. So not due to his...
No, he'd returned, and he's a bit of an explorer, surveyor. and
Okay, yeah.
does a lot of work on the islands. He's very very good navigator for the archipelago.
So navigator / captain.
Well, he knows
Two
to
for
navigate those waters. I'm saying is his experience. So Captain Kirk might be somebody you're looking for. Now you
Anybody
mentioned
familiar out west? Conyo?
familiar with the West.
Yes.
I'm gonna say Horatio Nelson. He's done a few tours over in Konyowareki, if that's where you're looking to go.
Okay.
Might be a good quartermaster, might be a good bosun. Knows his way around both. It depends on what kind of role you want to give him.
Very good. Very good. Now, question. This is probably the most important. How are they at shanties? I'm a storyteller, and sometimes I like a chorus.
We don't have any noteworthy bards that stay for very long. A storyteller. You want Lewis.
Lewis.
CS. Lewis. The man knows his way around a story, a myth, a legend, and a yarn. Not much of a sailor. Some experience in fighting. He's fought a little bit. You know.
Okay. Older, younger?
A little bit older, but he's
You
worth
know
his
what,
salt. I'd say
That's
it.
all right. That's all right. Okay, so you've given me several leads. All right. I hate to be a tire kicker, but as far as the boat,
Well,
can I trust you to just find me a secure one?
You want me to find it for you?
You know, what is your name?
Pal.
Hal?
Pal.
Pal.
Pal. P-A-L.
Pal.
Pal.
P-A-L. Pal.
Yeah.
Well, nice to meet you.
The second L is silent.
Pal. Got it. Okay.
No,
Where are you
short.
from?
Pal.
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 There, yeah,
Sorry.
just like that.
Tis-
Yeah, second L
it's
is
the
silent.
accent. Usually if there's two, it is longer.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah. Okay, well, pal. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
yeah,
meet you.
I trust you. And you know what? There might be a spot on the boat for you. Hey, buddy. I mean, pal.
I've not heard that one before. You're so
That's-
funny and smart. I'll be sure to, okay, so you're looking for a ship, something that's available for sale?
Oh, no, we are just going to get it. The harbor master has made sure that whatever we need, it will be... Yeah, so money's not a problem. Just
Oh.
find one that works.
Oh,
And if the crew has an issue, they can come with. Or not.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, we can work with that. Sure.
yeah.
All right. So
Saving the world and all.
saving the world. You may want something a bit bigger than a schooner then. But
Well,
a larger ship
you know.
that's a bit fast and maneuverable, dexterous, and can house a crew of at least 20, it sounds like. You always want to have extra space, but can be manned by 10.
True, if we need to take prisoners. We won't have to do that. To be extra chum for the waters. A little bit of sea humor from where I am from.
Good.
Yes.
Good. He looks over the harbor and looks at the ships, and he's like, I'll see what I can find for you.
Excellent. I am going to make my way to the Inkstain and to the Guild Hall. And where was Nami?
She's at the Going Merry.
Got it. Okay. And then Lewis, Mr.
CS.
CS. Yes, he was at the...
Oh, he's around. He's probably at the Market of Winds, probably helping out,
Got it.
boosting morale, something of the sort. He doesn't stay really in one place.
Sure. Okay, cool. I will ask around then. Find more people. Great. Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. If you have any questions, old pal's here to help.
Thanks, pal.
Anytime. And he moves onward. Let's shift over to Sabhir. We descend upon the Nocti Lukta, the Temple of Atifa, and in one of the nicer rooms that has been provided to you, that historically has seen a lot of action of the higher class, we find Sabhir with books aloft, books around him.
Yes. If this place or does this room have windows?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Blacked out. The curtains drawn close. There's furiously. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see what this dead hand does. No. There sits a table where books are drawn out. There's four journals that are kind of just placed on the side. There is a bucket right by that that's filled to the brim with water and rags, and there you see Sabhir, and he goes ahead and grabs the rags that turn to linen bandages as he wraps up his right arm again. And as he finishes that, he pulls it taut and just tries to get some semblance of what's going on with his hand, and it stings bad. It feels it's normally has never felt pain, but now it stings as he grabs or as he plunges his hand into the bucket and he pulls out his amulet of the devout, and he puts it around his neck. He's been consecrating holy water and putting it around his arm and wrapping his bandages. On the table that you see, there stands one book for the profile of Varnak, one book for Kel Tuskblade in its own little special area, and then also another book that's open, and it's Curses and Cannons, the dark magic of the Pirate Lords.
Okay. What are you looking?
And there's
for
also
these things.
There's also a couple of torn pages out of the journal of Captain Uranus.
Pages that you tore out.
Yes, that I tore out.
Okay, the Calcastus pages.
No. The hand-drawn maps of Malacca Bay, the Coco Che Archipelago, and the Mia Rikita Bay.
Okay, all right.
So those are right there. But the book that's currently open is the Curses and Cannons one, because what he was hit with by Varnak besides it being Mareth, he's trying to find something.
Okay. You can make a investigation check. And I'll say that because you're in here, you're alone, you're focused, you have no distractions, and you've been here for a while, you can do so with advantage.
All right. Natural 20.
Nice.
Natural 20s.
Natural 20 for a 21.
You can essentially ask me just about anything, and I will give it to you if you ask me a specific question.
Okay.
So let's go with the first topic. What are you looking for?
So in the Curses and Cannons one, I'm trying to find any semblance of connection between Tuskblade, Varnak, and Mareth inside this, and if there's any deeper connection with the Mareth that lies in this book. I understand that it's curses,
right,
and sea spirits and haunted ships, and cursed treasures, but just trying to see if any magic is at play, something that I can possibly combat it.
Okay. So, Curses and Cannons, the dark magic of the Pirate Lords. Book of the Goose, magic and curses among pirates, detailing tales of haunted ships, cursed treasure, and deals with sea spirits. Okay. Natural 20, 21. You find a section that has to do with something that's more of the supernatural regarding creatures. There are obviously tales of sirens and harpies that would take sailors and either drown them or take them off and eat them, things like that. But you do find that there is a section that speaks of they're basically zombies. You find similarities with the Unstill. There seems to be a long-standing curse or a legend of sailors getting lost at sea and in desperation turning, when gods no longer responded, turning to other means of survival. It does not specifically mention the Mareth, but it does mention that these sailors that made these deals with these otherworldly entities would become not pirates but hunters, and that they would take these people, transform them, and feed them to some great beast underwater. The best that you can tell, this seems to be as close as you can get to the Mareth without it actually being listed per name. Okay.
All right. Yeah. I go ahead and just have like a subsection of paper, and in my crappy writing, I'll just start taking notes.
Okay.
And then I'll close that book, and I'll go back to the Tuskblade one,
Okay.
and I'll.
What are you looking for regarding his profile?
His connection with the Mareth through Varnak,
Okay.
if it's there.
Okay. Captain Ironheart has many profiles on many pirates. Tuskblades is not necessarily the lengthiest, but it is also not necessarily the shortest. It's got a decent amount of investigation there. Aranis had bigger fish to fry in his day when he was primarily pirate hunting. So he knew Tuskblade, or of Tuskblade, when Tuskblade was maybe a little younger in his career as a pirate. Pirate careers do not last very long. Tuskblade is one that shows up a lot compared to some of the other ones. So some of them may have more detail. Tuskblade is more elusive, but he is longer standing.
Like time at play being a pirate is
Correct.
longer standing.
Correct. Okay. Than some of the other ones. He's not the longest, but he's in and out a lot. You find a few passages. Ironheart describes his encounters with Tuskblade brutal, brief, and he seems to be very focused. He has a very focused mission. If there's anything that's not directly related to he's very efficient and he's very dedicated. If there's not anything that's directly related to like whatever it is that he's doing, he'd rather not fight. He'd rather not deal with any kind of issues. He'd rather just get the fuck out and follow whatever it is that he is. Sometimes he goes for treasure. Sometimes he takes slaves. Sometimes he just seemingly burns a place down for no reason. There's not a consistent. Most pirates will either be like, oh, I want gold and jewels, and like that's how I get my riches. Some pirates are like, oh no, it's way easier to like steal silks and livestock and sell that off because that'll be way easier. Some of them just are sadistic fucks like Varnak. Tuskblade has no consistent target, and because he's so unpredictable. And he's kind of smaller fry in Aranis' time. Aranis doesn't have a whole lot of detail regarding like a specific pirate hold. However, there is one sighting that he mentions that seemed like could be Tuskblade's home. And I'm going to share my screen with you. Where are we at? Oh wait, no, I can't because I'm already. Oh no, yes I can. And maybe this will be. I'll do it this way. It's not going to be pretty, and I apologize, but we'll do it like this. Oh wait, this is for a web player. This is only web. No, there we go. This one. Here we go. So this is the Cocoche Archipelago. If you see here, so we'll zoom out a little bit. Bam. Cocoche Archipelago. Ta-da. You are in Manzar, which is further south. Down in... Oh, you can't even see it there. Rakita Bay is this area. And you can see that it's marked by a pirate indicator. There's a couple of other places where pirates seem to be making their home. Tuskblade keeps away from the action, best you can tell, on the north part of the archipelago. It's a bit far, it's a bit out of the way, but that's where he kind of like, Aranis assumes is his base of operations. It's an unnamed island. It's home to many pirates that kind of like come and go. But this is where, if there was an HQ, that's the place.
Okay, and he details this in word, or Aranis details this in words?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so because the hand-drawn maps of the Kokoche, I would not have I would
Oh.
not have
Yeah, no, he would. There would be. Sorry, whoops.
Don't look at the man behind the curtain.
because there's words right there.
There are illustrations. There are.
Yes,
I see what you mean
the
now.
illustrations that I ripped out, but like, can I go ahead and delineate like where exactly that is from the hand-drawn maps?
Yes.
Okay, in
Yeah.
that case,
He throughout his writings, he will have illustrations. Some of them are of his of maps. Some of them would be of interesting artifacts here and there. Tuskblade is called Tuskblade for a reason. One of his tusks is actually hollow, and he pulls it out, and it's a blade. It's a sword.
oh, I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
I'll go ahead and circle that, and just keep on circling it to where it almost burns a hole in the map that was drawn. And I'll go ahead and close the books. I'll take the pages of the maps, and I will go ahead and grab. I'll shove everything back into my backpack, and I'll go ahead and grab the art of boarding, tactics and techniques of ship combat, and I'm just going to carry that around.
Okay.
Carry it around and just read it whenever I can. But see Sabhir.
This becomes your main, like, I'm gonna fucking learn how to combat and all this other stuff.
Yes, yeah. And I'll go ahead.
Full
And,
scholar mode.
he wants sweet revenge. So he puts that on the table. He puts everything away, and he'll go ahead and all the empty health potion vials that he'll go ahead and fill up from the bucket a bunch of holy water that he needs for his bandages, and he'll go ahead, stock those away, and then readjust his cape to hide his arm, so it becomes a shoulder cape now, and he'll exit the Noctiluca.
Where are you going?
Outside to find somebody.
Who are you looking for? I mean, you can
Anybody.
we can
Tuskblade.
we can
No, I'll go ahead and walk out, and I'll look for Sip, or I'll look for Shun, and I'll go to the that's not her name. What's the name of the lady that is giving us the? Okay, Nishada was. I don't want to talk about where. Anyways, I'll go to.
What?
Nishandra was the name that was coming to my head, and I was like, "That's not correct."
But it's a very cool name, and I'm gonna use that later if you don't mind.
Nishandra.
Nishandra's a badass. That's a beautiful and a badass name.
So I'll go to Talia, and I'll make my way towards there.
That's what Jabril cried out.
You you are able to make it to the Harbor Master's ward. Sip, you are kind of wrapping up, writing your things down, filling out the forms. Sabhir, you walk in and you see Sip there on a table.
Good morning. Well, evening. Morning? Noon.
Evening. Evening.
Evening.
Evening. Hey,
It's afternoon. It's late afternoon.
you're out of. There's a cloud. It's dark. Hi. You came came out of your room.
Just a rain cloud following me. Just
He's like, emo boy.
Sadness.
Sabnu's just like, got him.
Yeah, sob, noob.
Very good.
Hey, Sip, how's it going?
Oh, I wished I was sober. There's so much jargon. Good. I'm just.
Sober?
Yeah, I'm almost done. Yeah.
Should I leave you?
Oh. No, I think there's a little stool over there if you'd like to sit.
Of course.
Is Talia in the room?
Dahlia's in her office.
Okay.
Where is Talia?
Oh, she's in her office. It's upstairs.
Oh, okay. And you're just hanging out.
Like right now?
Well, no, I mean, like, I would come and join you. I was just, I didn't know what you were currently doing, is all.
Ah, well, I was filling some papers with some scribbles. You want? Yeah,
Honestly,
see?
same.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I see. Book?
Why, yes. I am a learned Leonin now.
Oh. Okay, well, good for you.
Thank you. I have learned to read through the ages. And I am very astute. And many scholars would have their minds exploded if they saw what is inside mine.
Inside your mind?
Yes, precisely.
Oh, and are you trying to find answers in your books for the things in your mind?
Aren't we all?
Well, I don't have any books with me.
And I'll go ahead and sit down, and you'll just see there's a little bit of scratching on the book from claw marks.
Oh.
Where do you hail from? Konyo, right?
Well, I'm Varekian, but yes, Kunyo Vareki. Yes.
Oh. Okay. How do you know the area well?
Well, some parts of it, yes, really, really well. Is there anywhere in particular that you're trying to go to or learn
Yes.
more about?
And I'll shove the pieces of paper of the maps out in front of you.
Do any of these places look familiar to you?
Ooh, and then I'll turn around some of them. I think I recognize this one. This is the Cocoche Archipelago.
Precisely what I thought as well. However, on the world map of the world, I am not exactly sure where it is.
Ah, well, it's to our left. That way.
Left.
And I'll point
Understood.
slightly north.
I'll bring out the orb of direction, and I'll
That is how you spell left. With a W. Without an E.
West?
West. Left.
Oh! Yes! Yes, that is the correct word. West. West. Yes.
I have been doing some readings, because of, Varnak obviously took a toll on the city, and he was just a pawn for even the bigger fish. So, if we happen to, I don't know, maybe see that bigger fish, hook them, slaughter them, and cook them under fire, and then, I don't know, maybe the world will be a safer place.
You you seem pretty determined. I mean, I guess you just had a couple rough injuries, right? So
Yes,
you're ready to go.
I did.
Maybe
And
is this
you'll
impulse
see
in you?
You'll see him shift his cloak to further try to hide his right side.
Have you healed all right? Do you need some?
I have healed enough.
And here too.
I think that is.
There's
harder.
no timeline. Yeah.
Now that we have some time to talk,
Sure.
you enjoy it here, right? A quote? Or do you like this? I don't know. I mean, we technically have to leave this place. Would you, now that you actually have a choice, like to come with us?
Oh. Well, you are going to Konyawareki, right?
That is the plan. We just have to find out on the map where it is.
Oh. Yes. I think I can help with that. I'm trying to get back home. So I guess yes, I'd like to stick around for a little bit longer at least.
Of course. I just wanted to know, now that we don't have the face of death always trying to smile at
Yeah.
us, that at least giving you the choice instead of like, get on the boat, we're going to your place. Come on, show us the way. Like giving you the choice to go. I feel it's better.
Yes, I suppose it's a nice change of pace. Thank
I'm
you.
sure the last people did not ask you.
No, they derailed my plans. And I derailed theirs. So I guess it's, we're even. Or we would be even if they're alive.
Yeah. Well, at least the people that we saw. Maybe we don't just get even, we just keep winning. Make it 1-0 or 2-0 or 3-0, and eventually we'll be free. Like the gladiator ring.
The gladiator ring?
Yes, did you... Oh. Red Fist over there. That we met earlier. He is a fellow gladiator. I was a fellow gladiator. We sometimes were promised if we fought really hard and really well, we'd be free.
Oh, you did not choose this path.
No. Same thing happened from me to you. I did not choose to get on a boat.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. So
But now we
wait,
have
how
the
long
choice.
have you how long have you been out of the ring?
What is weeks, months, years?
That's
I'm
a
going to
big difference.
I'm going to say months.
Okay. And what did you wish for the most when you wanted to be free? What did
Family.
you- Okay. And where is your family now?
Around you. Well, Sam,
What do you mean? There's just the two of us.
you do not. Oh, that is right. Come here. Tucker, don't be shy.
And I'll summon Duggar, who's the ghost.
You see, Duggar's a Leonin, right? I keep forgetting.
Yeah. He was a Tabaxi.
Tabaxi, that's right. You see a ghostly Tabaxi appear beside Sabhir, someone that you are at this point semi-familiar with, but never really
hey!
had this chance to talk.
We
You can
are
just
still
do that?
kind of. I see the dead, but apparently, for a brief moment, I can make them corporeal. For a time.
Oh. Are they conscious of that?
Oh, he can do his own thing. He just can't talk, which makes it very lonely.
And where does he go to when he's not here?
Around. They stay by my side.
Oh.
He is not the only one.
There's more. You have company at all times.
Yes. It makes it very awkward. I've gotten past how to sleep, but it makes it very awkward for, like, going to the bathroom. You know,
I see. Yeah, you must perform each time.
going to the bathroom?
Well, I don't know. Maybe?
It is not more
It's
so
not
like a
a question.
performance. It's like a natural thing.
Okay, but the ghosts are there, and they can see you.
Yes. They can see you too.
Okay. Do the ghosts pee as well? At the same time?
That I don't
Is that
think
personal?
I've ever. No, they're more so. They more so just stare.
Right, so you must perform. Well, we were talking about your family.
Yes, this is my family.
And I'll just point at like emptiness in the room. Besides Duggar.
Damn.
Nice to meet you.
And a person you haven't met yet, Vigari. And Willow. And sometimes Shun. And Hazel.
They're not dead. Shun's not dead, right? He's what?
No. He is among the living. It's just
Your family. You're talking still about your family, dead and alive.
yes.
Oh, that is very sweet. You hold them so close to you, as close as your living family.
I could not save them. So I tried to save Shun, Hazel, Vigari, Pillow.
Well, I'm sure it was not your duty to keep them alive, necessarily.
I couldn't.
But, I mean, maybe nobody could have.
That you're right. We were ambushed, betrayed.
By whom?
The bigger fish.
You know the bigger fish.
Tuskblade is his name.
Blade?
Tuskblade. He is a pirate, apparently. Well, not apparently. He is le pirate, but
I see.
he eludes
that-
me for now.
Okay, so you wouldn't wish to chase after him.
Very much so. And bring justice to the countless friends and family he's killed along the way.
Oh. Okay. And
The ones who stare.
The ones who stay.
They are his. Yes. They are his victims. And Duggar.
Well, I'm sorry that he took so much from you. It's certainly not a good thing, and it's horrible to imagine that Varnak was not, like, the worst thing ever.
Right? Which means we have to get stronger. Which is the reason why we need to get to Konyo for, the sacred artifacts.
What do you know about sacred artifacts?
Not that much.
Okay.
Except for Sabnu told me that we have to go to Konyo in order to find it.
Is Sabno good?
He resides over the dead.
And what does he want with an artifact?
To keep it away from the
Verdoran?
Yes.
Gosh, it all really goes back to them. Okay.
Exactly. And they happen to have a big base here. So, if we could get more powerful, stronger, faster, be the king of the jungle, no pun intended, then we can come back and we can free Alkut of its evildoers.
Well, it sounds like you're determined to follow this path.
More determined than ever, honestly.
Okay. And so how do we get stronger?
Good question. I was thinking about going to Konyo and finding that out. But we
Huh.
have to have a ship, because I'm not swimming.
Oh, I think I saw... Well, there's some ships out there. Pretty sure we could go take a look if you want to, and I'll just glance and point that way and point towards Shun and the ships.
We could. Do we have, I guess, free reign to choose whatever? I mean, what did Talia say?
Honestly, I didn't ask her about ships for travel. But I think she spoke to Shun about it, and I did hear a bunch of ships out there, a lot of yelling. Do you want to go talk to Dahlia, or shall we take a peek outside?
I mean, if you're finished with that drink, we can. Catch up with Shan, find the ship, set sail.
All right. Chug my drink.
All right.
That never gets easier. I'm a milk guy myself.
Milk.
Yes.
Have you tried coconut milk?
No.
Oh. All right. Well, just you wait. We'll find some coconuts.
Okay.
And I'll get up from the table and I'll collect the things and I'll just wait for Sip Sip to get up.
Okay. With that, you guys collect your things. You start stepping out of the Harbor Master, and that is where we are going to take our break. We shall be right back.
You ask it nicely.
Yeah.
And we're back. Correctly.
Peekaboo.
Sip and Sabhir, you guys step out from the Harbor Master's office, and you step towards Shun that's looking at some ships here. As you approach or a bit further away, there is someone who like walks up to him and kind of like gives him a clipboard with some information. And you see that like as they're going over what's on the clipboard, he's the sailor that's looking at him is pointing at like different ships in the bay, and Shun's kind of following with his finger where they are. You guys manage to approach, but we'll pick up with Shun first. Right. And I've put in the chat for you as well so that you have it.
Hell yeah.
So we've got 4 ships that I think are kind of what you're looking for, depending on what it is you want. There's a flute. It's primarily a cargo vessel. There's no guns on it, though you could outfit it if you wanted to. It's fast, and it can handle some moderate weather. It's easy to hide. That may be what you're looking for. But we also have that big beast over there. That is a carrack. Very large. A lot of cargo space. It can handle very hard weather. Has a lot of guns. It is slow. Very slow. And you will be seen coming from miles away, and you will not be able to hide.
Mm-hmm.
But it can withstand just about anything you throw at it. Assuming it's not, world ending.
Saving the world, you never know. Ha! Let's keep it on the list.
At this point, Sip and Sabhir, you guys walk up. Now, that over there, and you guys are able to hear this part of the conversation, that's a clipper. They're very fast. They have little to no cargo space, very little. They have a few guns. You don't really want to sail this in bad weather, but if you've got a good crew, it can handle it. It all depends on how efficient you guys are. And it's decent enough easy to hide. Mm-hmm. The last one you have that I don't think is really the one you're looking for, but giving you the option anyway, Zebek. They're cheap, they're fast, they have many guns. They can be propelled by rowing in an emergency in case something happens to your mast. They do not handle bad weather very well, but they're very easy to hide. Any nook and cranny, you'll be able to go into very shallow water. You don't even need a rowboat on this one.
It is the rowboat.
Well, the flute, the carrack, and the clipper can all carry a rowboat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello, welcome. Hi. The other saviors of Anzar. Ah!
Huh. This
Shun.
one has a big trunk.
That one has the biggest trunk.
The biggest trunk. Yeah. Okay, well, crew, shipmates, what say you?
Do the other
Yar!
ships come with a robot?
That is a great question. Do these come with a rowboat?
For the saviors of Manzar, yeah.
Awesome. Nice.
Is one rowboat enough?
I mean, we'd probably want 2 on that big one, at least 1 on that one. Yeah, one's good. Yeah.
Well, why
For
not
emergencies
get,
only.
why not
We
get the
don't
biggest
want-
one?
Well, we could. I guess it depends on. I mean, that would be comfort. That we would be set. But our luck. Do we want comfort and being spotted, or do we want the ability to potentially get out of a situation? It really all just depends on how many people we want to bring along to help take care of it.
All of these ships can be managed with a crew of between 10 and 20. The Zebek can be handled by a crew of 5 even. Yeah. 8.
What part of Konyo Vareki were you guys trying to get us close to? Because there are a lot of islands, and it might be difficult to maneuver a large ship.
I do not know. Where are you going? How far is it? Is the weather good? Are there a lot of pirates?
There shouldn't be pirates, though there were some last time I left.
Okay.
You got a map?
He flips the page over the clipboard, and you see a map of the region, including the Coñohuerequi southern peak, the archipelago, and the west of Alcut.
What kind of captain would I be without a map? Thank you so much, pal.
I got you, bud.
Right there.
Oh,
M-A-P
Okay.
from P-A-L-L.
all right.
This is pal, by the way.
I'm Pal.
No.
Oh, you're such
Two
a
L's, the second one is silent.
very well prepared sales boat
No.
person, man.
Thank you for the saviors of Manzar, happily.
Oh,
Yeah,
well.
anyway.
When did you get this map? I feel like maybe. Well, it'll do. It's good.
No. Hold on. Do we need to build a map?
Is there something wrong with it?
Well, no, it's okay. I think it's maybe it's a little misshapen. This should be a little bit more narrow, and there's some mountains in this area. But it's it's okay. They probably didn't go to this side of the continent. They just kind of hand drew some of these things from
Tsipa?
memory. Yeah.
Are you familiar with map making and navigating?
Well, certainly the area that you're thinking of going to. Yeah. I've not been much elsewhere.
Okay.
But
You're
if you
welcome.
were to go somewhere,
Yeah.
would you be able to make a map?
Only
Ah.
one?
I could help you navigate one of the maps, but I can't really help you make the map.
That is fine.
I've seen a lot of maps.
That is honestly great. You are our navigator.
Oh. Oh, this seems like
Unless you
lots
don't
of-
want to be a navigator. I don't want to tell you what to do.
Okay.
You can be other things as well.
You could be anything.
Okay. What
long as
are
you
what are the
believe-
things that we're looking at?
These
Could I
ships.
could I be in the sales too?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Great. Rigging.
Nice.
Hoisting.
Huh.
Sailing. Ho! Love it.
All right. Yes. And okay. Yeah. That
And,
Yeah.
do you like the crow's nest as well?
yeah, well, sometimes
Sometimes. maybe
if
we
there's
should
no
find
rain.
It is true. Maybe we should find somebody who likes rain.
Probably that would be
What do you say,
Wise.
first mate?
You talking to me?
Yeah, of course. Who else would I be talking to?
I'm the first mate.
Ah, yes. Unless you wanted to be captain of the boat, you know.
Well,
Cool.
I
Be
mean,
a-
no.
You know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
No,
Whatever-
I
whatever you
don't.
want to
I
do.
don't.
Shared
I don't want to be.
co-captains,
I. Oh,
co-first mates.
does it come with a title?
Yeah, captain or first mate, or co-captain, co-first mate. We could have a
co-mate.
co-mate.
I'm not sold on the mate thing because like I don't want to be, thrown out there for anybody to like.
No, not like that. Though I do see what you mean. Pretty suggestive.
Yeah.
Do you want
I
to? Do
don't.
you want to make your own title? What do you want to do on the boat?
I mean, the first boat we were on was like, or at least
Just
was in the
ish.
air. which I helped Vigari with the sails.
And you did great. You kept us from dying.
Kind of. We still crashed.
Yeah, but not as bad.
That is fair.
I figured medical bay would be one of the duties you may want to explore.
I could be a doctor.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely need one at sea. Lots of
course.
seaborne illnesses and, madness, cabin fever, scurvy.
As long as you do not have any madness.
Too soon? Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. Anyway, what boat do we want then?
Well,
I
I am
guess,
partial.
how do we want to fight the pirates? Do we want to go guns a blazing, or should we just evade them quite quickly?
After
Depend-
being literal cargo on a boat, I'm sure you guys are familiar. I'd rather not run into people that would want to make us cargo again. So I am for anything faster with a little bit of firepower. But again, I am only one of 3.
If it looks like we're not carrying much, we also might not run into so much trouble.
This is true. The other thing
What-
we have to think about is the bigger we are, the more mounts we have to feed. I don't mind cooking, but this is a lot more provisions and responsibilities, and should things go wrong, we have souls to take care of.
Oh, what about that one?
And I'll point at the clipper again.
That is like-
It's not bad.
Well,
Hmm.
there are some maybe things we could patch up to make it look a little sturdier. Kind of looks thin on the side.
Yeah. Reminds me of home. I like it.
The ship?
Yeah. It's a piece of shit,
Oh.
and I like it. But we are a piece of shit. It's potential in a boat.
If you could be my buddy there for a second, pal. With this one,
It's pal.
pal,
Shorter.
Okay. The second L is silent. Pal.
pal,
Pal.
pal,
No, pal.
pal,
Yeah. There, perfect.
Pal.
Pal.
pal. If you will be my buddy, pal. I was wondering if let's put you in the boat, right? Let us say you were captured. Strung as cargo, and you finally got free, and you don't want that to happen to you ever again. Which out of the 4 would you choose? Do you feel like
If I was
the
if I was captured and I never wanted to be captured again, and
Yes.
I was a prisoner on a ship.
No, not the second ship, the first ship.
You've. Let us paint you a picture. You are at home. Your brother has betrayed you. You have been sold into slavery. You are on a ship. You meet people years later. They've also been on a ship. You go through adventures. And now you have your freedom and you are looking at a boat and someone is asking you, hey, which one would you want to be on if all of that stuff just happened? Which would you choose?
I'd probably try to find a wife and settle down and start a farm or something simple like that. I don't know that I'd
Yeah,
be on
you
the
tried that.
I don't think I'd be on the sea at all. I'd find somebody to talk to about
Say
these things.
you're on your way to go get that wife. and
Oh.
Just stabbed your brother. Everything's very awkward.
I think I
You made a god more powerful than he should be. You're just trying to do it.
I think your reliability here would probably go with the flute if it were me. If I were going on doing what you're doing, I think the flute is the best one.
But that one doesn't have any defensive capabilities.
You could modify it.
We could modify all of these. So do we want the one that is already capable? Or the one that we must make capable?
Tsipa was gonna bring out a little stick that's inlaid with a bunch of gems, and just kind of move around and try to get closer to the ships, and then is gonna tap each of the ships with the little stick, and I'd like to cast augury to get some kind of omen from these ships.
Okay.
Very good.
It's gonna cost you 4 spell slots to do. And you guys
More
see
spell slot.
you're gonna cast augury on each of the ships. Yeah.
Oh shit, you're right.
And the ships are not parked like right next to each other. These things are massive. It's gonna take you like 5 minutes to walk from one to the next, and then another like 20 minutes to walk around the dock to go to like, and that's if they're next to each other. So you guys see as Sip is like going to one of the boats and like casting augury.
I can only do 3. I can only do 3. That's all I have.
Then
Let's
But-
Then let your heart
you
decide
can
which
only
3 you
do
want to
3.
do.
No, you can do more than that.
I have 3 second level spots for augury.
Oh, that's why. Okay, never mind.
we can
Yeah,
do
I've got 3
that.
charges.
Which,
now,
So-
okay,
which one do you absolutely not want?
I think
I have a feeling there's one in particular.
the big one is not really gonna be useful unless
There's like a lot of smaller islands, yeah? It's going to be hard to maneuver.
there's a lot of shallow waters in some areas. Yeah, I think it'd be best if we got a smaller, easier to maneuver kind of ship.
Okay, so then if you did your magic upon the other 3,
Okay, so what question are you asking? Augury is wheel or woe, right?
Wheel or woe, or wheel and woe, or nothing. I don't like that option though.
You don't like that option. Rolling dragon bones. Okay, you need the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, so I'll put it to you this way. The next 30 minutes, they all get wheel.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you keep your spell slots because you won't be able to determine the next like 30 days of sailing from
fair.
these spells on these ships. So here's what we'll do.
What?
Go for it. What's up?
Well, could I maybe cast it not on the ships and then maybe on our friend here and see what he really thinks would be best for us. I mean, I'm sure he's being truthful, but
You
Okay.
never
does he have a good feel about one of them?
Is he a piece of shit?
I'll you can. So your question is, if I continue to speak to this person for the next 30 minutes, will he be honest? Will following his advice be good for me? I'm trying
Yeah,
to like, okay.
sure.
So we'll cast that spell, and you tap him with the stick, and what does the spell look like?
This is discover Carson.
It's a little stick. It looks almost like a chopstick, and it has like some tiny little gems on it.
Okay.
And so I'm just gonna start like rolling it over his shoulder. I'll just roll the stick over his shoulder.
You get wheel. He's being honest.
Okay.
Here's what I would do. It's easier to put guns on a ship that doesn't have one than to make a ship better seaworthy than it already is.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, then maybe, hear me out. What else are you willing to do for the saviors of Menzar?
Make a
not-
persuasion check at advantage.
Like, oh shit.
Because of the way you asked, I want to give you disadvantage so bad, but like,
Like, oh, this is that devil
I'll
all
keep-
over again.
I'll keep rolling the
Hello.
stick on him.
He's just getting a little massage on one shoulder.
You said persuasion?
yeah, with advantage.
16.
16.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Give you some supplies. If you're going for the flute, put some extra cannons on there. Or
Sounds like a deal.
Put some cannons on. Yeah, sure.
I mean, honestly, you could take that one, Zebek, right? It has multiple guns, or multiple cannons. You could take that one, take off a few cannons, put it on the flute. Now you have pseudo-flute. Flute light,
Flute heavy.
yes.
Flute
Okay.
extra.
So we can take some cannons. We can set you up with 3 cannons on either side. And you see those small hand cannons there, and you see that the Zebek actually has like 12 different little like single shot hand cannons that take a round to reload. That are all around the top deck. We can give you some of those as well, and arrange them in the bow and on the stern.
Sounds pretty good to me, Shun and Sip. I don't know about you, but I think I just worked over a salesman.
I think you just did. I think you just
Is-
got us a better deal we were ever gonna get.
Yes,
So I do make good
5
deals.
stars.
so much
Oh
better.
yeah, great deals. The best deals.
Thank you.
Some could say you know the art of the deal.
My gosh.
Huge deals.
The biggest deals. Deals like you wouldn't believe. Everybody agrees. Everybody agrees.
Everybody
So-
knows.
I mean, if that is the case, and we get the guns on the flute, it is a cargo vessel, so we can hold people, right? We now have guns. Hey, it is fast and easy to hide. It is like the best of all worlds.
It is true.
And we can
Now we need the crew.
fill up with food. Good
So
food.
much food.
And then
How
coconut.
is the galley? Oh my god, I almost forgot. Galley, kitchen, I need to see. Is it good? Doesn't need to be stocked, I'll stock it myself.
These are some of the best ships we have. So yeah, everything's pretty top quality.
Alright, well,
Expert woodsmanship.
Great, well good.
How
I'm
how
happy.
long did it take to make this ship? And who was its previous captain?
Oh, these are brand new. We manufacture and sell ships here, and we also rent them out to traders who don't have ships. They rent from us and hire our crews, and we're able to kind of do things. So you actually have your pick of the litter of some of the newest ones.
So you're saying this is going to be its maiden voyage?
Pretty much. They're not even named yet.
Oh,
No one. We haven't assigned any names. We haven't named anything yet. So these are.
With these flutes, what is your rate of return? How often do they go down?
They're some of the most reliable ones, I would say.
Okay.
I think
the
deal keeps
non-reliables
getting
don't
better.
make it back.
Not nearly as reliable as a Karak. That will last you for the entirety of your life. Yeah.
Yes.
But for the voyage that you've described to me, I would go with a Karak personally. But if you're trying to stay out of trouble and a big target, most people would see big money. you know, they'd see that and they'd want to like come at you and get the gold is what they would see. But
Well, it'd be good for a trap if we really were trying to lure somebody in.
You could absolutely do that. I think the for your purposes, I think the flute would be best. Maybe a zebek, if you are really good sailors and bank on having good weather.
Well, now the Zebek has no guns, so that is a bad deal.
Yes. I think we are going to go with the flute.
Could we take some elementals to deal with the weather?
Do you have the ability to control an elemental?
Well, an elemental and a mage?
Oh,
I don't. That might be a tall order. But we are the saviors of the city. I feel like it's a guns or elemental type thing. And Sabhir, your deal was just so peachy.
I know.
What about some
right?
baby elementals?
We could raise an elemental.
They make baby elementals.
We already had a fire person.
I think they
who
hatch.
had a little elemental.
Oh, I thought that was something else.
What?
I didn't think that was an elemental. I just thought it was.
It was a
Oh, it's on
being of
fire.
fire. What did you think it was?
I just thought it was on fire.
That would be horrifying. No,
It didn't seem to mind.
because it was an element of fire, Sabine.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we find someone generous and charitable enough to lend us their abilities and an elemental. But just in case, let us not get our hopes up.
Okay.
It'd be pretty cool.
So you
Maybe
guys.
have a water elemental to swiftly pass.
I was thinking
Like Turbo.
Yeah, I think it is this thing of it, Hammy.
Nox.
It's good. It's got the turbo.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have Sip. I'm gonna have you roll a percentile die. So you should
Good.
have 2 die, one with a 00 and one with I don't know. You need
Good
to
thing it's going to
roll-
be.
Madite.
You need to roll above an 85%.
Good thing it's going to be 86.
So if you roll 85, you don't get a mage with an elemental. If you roll 86 or above, you do.
Okay.
There's no.
I can't. Alright.
93.
93.
93%.
Yes!
It's pretty good.
Do you want a wind elemental or a water elemental?
This is like picking your
Ooh.
starter in Pokemon. Choose wisely.
For the others will judge.
Water or wind? Can I consult with everybody?
You can take your time.
All right, good. Okay. What are we leaning?
I will warn you, because we're gonna move this along a little bit. I will warn you. A singular mage controlling an elemental is incredibly risky, especially since it's not Nala, because Nala is the primary person that handles it. A mage will be able to control them. A mage also needs to sleep. So you're relying on an elemental to kind of you need to make sure you keep it happy and stuff like that. It's not just like, oh, congratulations, you get an elemental.
It's a Pokemon.
So
This is where
bear
Pillow comes
that
in.
in mind.
It's a Pokemon. We're clearly Ash with a Charizard. There's a chance.
There is a chance. You also have something that can very easily sink your boat with you if it's not happy. So destroy your mast or bring a drown it. Like it.
Hey, I could do the same thing if I have a bad day.
I'm just giving you all the facts.
Do the elementals not sleep? Maybe they sleep alongside the mage,
I
and
think
they
it
both
is-
sleep at the same time.
I think it is more that it is a force of nature, and that we are hoping that we can control. Imagine if you had a tornado in a bottle. Okay? The tornado does not want to be in the bottle. You're just hoping that it is kind enough to allow you to put it in the bottle. For however long it stays in there, it will get out.
That is a big bottle.
It's a giant bottle.
We'll come up with the decision for water or air, and if you guys want to take it, and all these other precautions later.
Sounds good.
You guys we'll figure out the name of your ship later as well. I gave you the list of NPCs. You can also select those later, and all this other stuff. We'll figure those out. But for the remainder of the session, we're gonna fast forward a little bit.
Sure.
So, you guys get the cannons on your ship. Dahlia bin Drakesh and the rest of Munzar give you a major send-off. Your praises are sung, you have great parties, you recover fully, all the wonderful things, and you make your way out Malacca Bay, across the Cocoche Archipelago with your new crew, new ship, and new elemental to be determined. And you sail onward for a couple of weeks, quite a while. You turn southward. Where's my map?
Also, as a note, when we take this maiden voyage, I would love to get up by the mast and grab the orb of direction and then just tie it to the front of the thing.
They've invented GPS.
You wanna tie it to the front, not next to the helm.
Where the helm is.
That's in the back.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I want to tie it to the where the wheel's at.
we can carve something and it can sit right here, like right here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's close enough to navigate. Yeah.
You make your way
Jeez.
southward, crossing the strait between Alkut and Konyawareki. So it takes you guys a few weeks, almost a month at this point, and you arrive at a small island, or small compared to some of the larger landmasses you guys have passed by, in the Quetzal archipelago south of Konyawareki. Welcome to Palenque. Sip.
Is that with a P or a B?
P. Palenque. Already.
Okay. Palenque.
If you would describe what your home looks like, what is Sip telling Shun and Sabhir about her home as you guys are rounding the corner here, these islands where Palenque will come into view? What is this conversation like right now?
Well, Sip is gonna be very, very excited to just kind of show them some of the cool islands to go to. There is a particular one that has a temple. It's kind of a sunken island a little bit, so there's some ruins on it, and it was a really old temple. But the whole island is just filled with macaws. So that was the inspiration for Maya. And so it's just an island overrun by birds, mostly macaws. And so that'll be one of the ones that for sure we need to pass by. And I'll talk about some of the other islands that have these huge mountains. And there's a particular one that has a huge waterfall feeding into a temple. And it is dedicated to one of our deities, and that's it's a deity for like fertility and just water and family and just all living things in this world. And then there's also my island. So I'm from Iquique Island, and it's a small little island. We have a bunch of chozas or palenques as well. So we live in these like huts, and there's lots and lots and lots of fruits everywhere. There's a bunch of coconuts, so I'm gonna be telling Sabir how to milk a coconut. So that was an important part of the conversation for sure.
Tell them in
and
person.
then-
Tell them in character. Yeah, you're having this conversation. Don't tell me what you're telling
It
me.
is
Tell
not
them.
working.
Oh, okay. Well, so as I was saying, Sabir, in order to milk the coconut, you're
Okay.
gonna have to grab it with one hand. Okay, we can practice with this rock for now. It's okay, but we'll make it to the coconuts, right? So you hold it, and then you're gonna stab it and crack it. Okay.
But this is a rock.
Well, yes, but it'll be a coconut.
Which is kind of
Okay.
like a rock.
Stab, crack.
Stab, crack, and then
Pop.
you're gonna open it up in half. Okay, and then you can take a spoon or just your hands, and then you're gonna scoop all of the meat from the coconut, and it's white. You've seen coconuts before, right?
I mean, I've seen them in the trees.
Okay.
I did not know they were food. I thought they were like natural cannons. Natural
They do look like
cannonballs.
cannons. Yes, they would make a tasty ball. Yeah. So you're just gonna crack it open, scoop out all the meat, and then you're gonna put
There's
a little
meat?
bit of. Yes,
It
it's
is
white.
an animal.
Well, no, it is not an animal. It's not meat as you understand meat. We just call it meat because it looks like flesh, but it's white.
Wait until I tell you about coconut crabs.
That is quite tasty.
So it is an animal. Is it like a baby coconut crab?
No. You can put animals in if you want, and then you can eat them with the meat of the coconut. But the coconut itself is not alive per se. It comes from a living thing, but it is not alive. It is fruit. Don't get too hung up on it.
As
You'll
you
see
guys
it.
are having this conversation, you see the vastness of these islands. Lush, deep, bright greens that neither of you have ever seen before. Birds of all manners of color of the rainbow just flying about, calling out. The waters just gently like lapping against the ship as you guys are sailing. The smell of fresh fruit and florals just kind of like hanging in the air, ever so lovely. And the crystal clear water, where you guys can see all the way down at the bottom, 30, 60 feet deep, where you see these beautiful bright coral reefs, fish of all manner of color and sizes swimming around, and birds just going down, catching, flying off. It is, by all means, for all intents and purposes, a tropical paradise. And you sailing the wind, breezing through you, just having a lovely, lovely just cruise through the water. You make the turn around one last island to see Palenque, which sits decimated. Trees withering. The smell of rotting fruit hits your nostrils. The sounds of animals not as present as on the way in. You guys
No.
approach
No. No. Where did your orb take us? No. No. No.
It is an orb of direction. It shows which way.
This is wrong.
This is the wrong way. This is
Is
the
this-
wrong way.
It's been a while
I mean-
since I've sailed, but I've followed your directions more than that orb.
We must have made a mistake. This can't be. This is fake, right? Right? This is an illusion. It must be. How close are we to the shore?
I'm gonna say you're about 300 feet out. You're approaching semi quickly. The wind is doing pretty good.
Okay. Bring down the rowboats. The rowboats.
Will do.
Yeah.
And
Get ready. I'll put this off in a side cuff over there.
I'll get the rowboat started and just
Is this your home?
No. No. No, this is not my home.
You find
This cannot be my home.
you find a place to weigh anchor. Everybody gets to moving the rowboat, and you start making your way towards the island. You see the denizens of the island. The majority of them kind of flee into what is left of a tree line and part of it, and there are other people that come out, and they kind of they're holding spears, and they're holding bows and arrows and swords and lances and things like that as you guys approach, until one of them sees you, Sip, and you just see this woman kind of put your weapons down. Put your weapons down. Tsipatsipa. You're here. You're back. And they're some people they put their weapons down, and they go and they help bring the rowboat back up. And you are there.
Who am I greeted by?
Pulling that up because I forgot your characters' names. Miwo, your mother.
Oh,
She
Mom?
pulls you in. You're back. Oh my god.
this is not real. This can't be real. How are you? What's going on?
The visitors that were here, those who claim to be of the Verdoran, they were looking for something here.
No, they were not to be trusted. Who allowed them to get in here?
One of the priestess took them to the sacred tree.
No. This. When did they go? When did they leave?
A few weeks. I need to tell you. They dug under the tree. It's standing still for now. But they took your sister to the mainland, to Konyo.
Why? Why would
I
they
don't know.
take her?
I don't know.
Well, where were you? Where was that?
Father's not well. The fruit here has been poisoned. Your brother is ill. I've been doing my best
No.
to care for the people, and they somehow overpowered us, and they, went in the night. But there is hope. We have another visitor, a stranger that says they can help heal the land.
What about Akinu? No. What has happened to my brother?
He's being taken care of. He and your father are at home. They are in bed rest, and I'm doing all the best I can to care for them. Your sister is
What about the other priestess? Where are they?
They are consulting with this stranger. They're at the tree. Did you manage to make much in the way of your travels? Did you bring anything that could be of use or benefit? Anything? You work with those magical things, the arcane. Is there anything there that you brought?
I lost all of it. I got captured by pirates. I was trying to make it to the Cocoche games, and I never made it. It was
And she pulls you in, and she just kind of like, it will be okay. Everything will be
No.
okay.
everything is upside down. Everything is wrong. How did this even happen? Where
That is what we are
where
learning.
are
We
where are our allies? Where is everybody who could fight the Verdoran?
we've been abandoned. Most of the great family warriors have gone to the mainland just weeks before these people made their move. We're left to fend for ourselves, and we are not sure if the great tree will survive.
No, it has to.
But
It has to.
I think I know it will be okay.
How do you know that? How could you presume that?
And she kind of gives you like a knowing smile. For the same reasons you never wanted to join the priesthood, I have faith.
Well, I don't see what it has helped with at this point. And I'll just kind of walk away.
You feel her like immediately trying to like reach out to you, like chase you down. One of the people just kind of like hold her back, and you just hear him say like she needs a moment to process. Just let her take it in and adjust.
Yeah, I'm just gonna basically run, trying to find something that's alive and looks normal.
You run into basically like the center of the island, kind of like instinctively, though you're not as religious as your sister and your mother. For some reason, you are drawn to the tree. Shun and Sabhir, you guys, I'm guessing follow.
Yeah, I'm like making way, like,
It is a pleasure to meet you.
and then like to the mom, and just
I am sorry. We will fix this.
and
And
I'll-
and she just kind of like big smile, like,
We will do our best. Yeah.
okay. And you guys chase after Tsipatsipa. You approach the great tree. You see most of the other priestesses there discussing with a stranger. Somebody who's also of animal kind of style. They wear well, I will let them describe themselves. Sindura.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah, animal style.
If you would care to describe the scene and the person that Tsipatsipa, Shun, and Sabhir are approaching.
The person that you see is there. They have like a hand on a hip, and the other one is resting on this great, almost looks like a petrified wood staff with like a hook right at the end, sort of curls, and they have this heap of all sorts of leaves that are sort of turning different colors, oranges and greens, that would blend them into an otherwise, if it was a healthy canopy. They seem to be wearing like leathers with orange trimmings, and they're talking to these people in this voice that sort of carries this calm, tone. You see ears, orange fur, but with a little bit of white right at the tips. Big bushy tail. It is a fox person. Yes, I did.
Oh.
And they're there and sort of turn around at the noise of you guys coming in.
There you go. There's Sindora.
Hey.
Oh my
Sindura.
goodness.
That is I.
The priestess all like kind of look up to see Tsipatsipa, Shun and Sabhir. Like everybody's attention turns to you guys as you approach. And you see Tsipatsipa, you see the stranger here in this holy place.
What are you guys? What is this? What is happening with the tree? Who are you?
Who are you?
I am Sip.
Nice to meet you, Sip. I'm Sindura.
Yes, it's nice, I think.
You are confused.
Well, I am angry and confused and sad and maybe hungry too, but that one's less important.
Some may disagree. But let's see if we can alleviate some of your symptoms. What ails you?
The loss of life in this place? I just
Yes.
learned that my brother is sick. My sister has been taken. And everybody just acts like everything's gonna be okay. When
You are
nothing
the
is
one they
okay.
speak of.
Who
Well, no, I'm not.
speaks-
Everything is not okay at the moment, but it could be. Or it could not be. It could go in many ways. Life is
Okay,
funny like
well,
that.
How do we make it go the right way, the good way, the okay way?
Blight plagues this land. Trees are sick, the soil is poisoned. It is a terrible, terrible state.
No. No, it's happening so fast. I just I don't know how long it's been. Maybe a month, maybe two. I went north. Far, far away. As far as Aguatalana?
Sure.
Right.
Aguatalana. Yeah, I would say that Manzar and Aguatalana are about the same latitude, sure.
Okay. Alright, I saw the blight there, but it couldn't have made it here so quickly. How could it cross the rivers and the mountains and the sea?
Same way most disease spreads in this world, mortals. Or other
What
things.
kind of mortals?
I should not speak as if I am certain. I'm not certain, but I have suspects.
Which suspects? Which mortals?
You know the Verdoran were here, yes?
I keep telling everybody they are a scour!
Oh, I agree with you. They're terrible.
Yeah, they suck.
I remember back in the day. They were but little pathetic wormlings. Should have killed them then and there. Alas. Worry not.
You knew of the Verdorian long ago?
Knew of what came before the Verdoran, before they were called the Verdoran.
Elaborate.
Who are you?
I'm called Shan. Who are you?
I'm called Sindura. Yes.
Wait, you hesitated.
No.
Excuse me for a moment, but Did you say the blight?
Yes. Is it not obvious?
Kind of. Shun.
Yeah, like the one
Yeah.
in another continent far, far away from here. In the light land.
Yes.
Oh, you. I remember
You.
your face.
Hold on.
Which one?
You were the scaredy cat with the fire in the brazier and the cat. I remember you. It was hilarious. Those were
Oh,
the
I've never
good
heard
days.
anybody call him a cat.
That is.
This should
Okay.
be interesting.
So you know.
You too. You were there too. Red
Me?
one. Yeah.
Okay, that narrows it.
We knew that there where we were at, right? When we got trapped in the Feywild,
You had
right?
an idea. I mean,
Yeah.
and as she mentions this, there may or may not have been some kind of similarly dressed fox person at court, at Amen's court.
You know, Amen. Or
Is that
a
what you
man.
call him?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I suppose
Oh.
you know him.
Oh, how is the hatchet?
Don't remember which one is the hatchet.
He was. Or was it? Yes, was it the hatchet or was it the table? I'm pretty sure it was the hatchet. We had to like make a hole, and he was. I liked it. He was great. He was the best part of that entire experience.
He's fine. He's fine. He's probably
Okay,
fine.
alright,
Of
cool,
definitely all limbs intact.
All right.
Last
Well,
I
great,
checked.
great. Anyway, back to what you are talking about.
Hmm?
What? Who? Why? How?
Where
When and
are
where?
Where?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lot of questions going nowhere.
Yeah.
You seem more confused than when I started talking. This is bad.
Does that happen often?
Usually.
Yeah, I figured.
The
Okay.
Verdoran.
Verdoran. They're terrible.
Yeah,
Yes.
understood.
And you
They were
know,
here. Messed around, I think.
Clearly.
you said you could have killed them. So, can you still kill them?
If I can find them, they're slippery. Like eels. I've been chasing after them.
We seem to find them everywhere we go.
Yeah.
So if anything, we must be eel bait. Everywhere we go.
Why did I never think of that? I should have gotten eel bait.
Okay.
Okay, so the blight is causing the sickness on the tree, or was it the Verdoran?
Well, it is here because of the Verdoran. The Verdoran fuck around and the rest of the world finds out. I haven't
So,
figured out the exact connection, but I swear I'm close.
so this is the same blight from
Sajan,
Sajan. Yeah.
the Blightlands. Yes.
Okay, so it has been.
Do you know of another
transplanted.
blight?
And we were literally in it for a while, and I thought it was the only one because it was literally called the Blight Land.
Wait,
is
the
spreading.
Blightland exists? That it's a children's story.
Nope.
Nope. Crash landed right into it.
Fought bears. That were
The
not bears.
bears.
Wood bears.
I fought a giant snake.
Yeah.
I remember the giant snakes. They were so
You
cute.
were. Hold on. Have you been? How
The
much
same
do you
giant
know of
snakes.
us?
I'm not stalking you. That's weird.
Okay.
Why would I do that?
Okay, kill the Verdoran. Yes?
Oh. Yeah. Who were they before? And why did you not kill them then? Or how were you going to?
When I was going to. And then I almost died. Then I panicked. And then shit happened and I fell through
Oh.
a portal to the Feywild. Stuck there
Okay.
for a couple years. You know.
Okay.
And then a week ago you left the Feywild and I was like, what the hell? The Archfey can just do that? So I
No.
figured out my own way of doing that.
A
No.
week? Shun, has
What
it been
now?
a week?
No.
No. Longer, shorter?
Longer.
Longer. We've been gone longer than a week.
You've probably been gone shorter than a few years, or longer than a few years. Maybe shorter. Maybe the exact same time. That place was fucked.
How is that possible?
Oh, time is wibbly wobbly in the Feywild. It happens.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
You're here now.
The Blight. That is the job.
I thought the Verdoran were the job.
The Verdant are part of it.
Do you know how to get rid of it?
Temporarily.
Not
But
the Verdant, clearly.
I can temporarily cast protections upon the land, maybe rejuvenate it for a little bit, but to get to the root of the Blight, it has been my life's work. And I have not yet found it.
The root? Is
The
there
root.
one particular root? Is
There
like-
usually is. 2 illnesses, 2 plagues. There has to be a cause.
What is it? Exactly.
What is the Blight?
Yeah. From what
It
you
is
know.
blasphemy
Yeah.
of the greatest kind in nature. It is undeath. The not natural passing of cycle of life. Decay and death are normal, but this blasphemy.
And the Vidoran are dabbling
Exaptive
in
magics, yes.
light. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
The court.
When you dealt with them, were they still trying to bring about a dead god?
Is that what they tried to do?
Anara?
No, when I remember the Vidoran, they were still in their infancy. I only come to find out their name later. A few days ago.
Okay. Many questions, not enough answers. Maybe we can help each other out, though. Yeah?
I do need eel bait.
You need what?
Eel bait. You are my bait. To catch the Vidoran. You say you see them everywhere you go, no?
Inevitably.
The resonance has gifted me.
Who?
This is good. The resonance.
Oh,
You do not know about the resonance.
learning.
You have a lot
Wait.
left for you, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, is there a plan? Like, where should we lure the Verdoran to?
You say you have found them everywhere you have gone.
They are not here anymore, right? They are gone.
At least I don't think so. Do I think so?
No, you know that they left for sure.
Yeah, Tsipa, your mother couldn't teleport over here, said that they had your sister.
Yes.
Okay. So we find
She
sister.
said-
They took your sister?
They took my sister. I'm not too sure where. I kind of didn't finish that conversation.
Yeah.
Wasn't the
This
right time.
This is a lot. Are you okay? Stupid question. How are you?
Still angry and sad.
Yeah.
Maybe more hungry.
I can help with the hungry.
I can help with the anger.
You can?
Of course.
I'll just like bring a shield and just kind of put it up.
Is it magical?
I don't want to hit you.
That is fine.
But thanks.
You know. How about we get to know each other all a little bit better, find out what we know, share information, share a meal. And then we point that anger on our brand new ship at the people who deserve it.
You have a ship.
Yeah, it's insert that later.
This will do nicely, I think. Very nicely.
As you all start making your way back into the village proper, Sabhir, you get this feeling that you're being watched. Briefly.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I have something that I would like to do afterwards.
You kind of turn your gaze, and a wisp of something, no bigger than like maybe a foot tall, maybe 2 feet tall at the most, kind of like disappears behind a bush. Kind of, not like quickly, but just kind of like you see some image of a creature, a 4-legged creature, and it kind of disappears behind a bush. When you go to look, there's
Hey
nothing
there.
What did you want to do?
Let me go ahead and read for a second because I think I got something for it. Nope. Yep, there it is. I would like to do Eyes of the Grave.
That sounds creepy.
What does Eyes of the Grave do?
I know the location of any undead within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover and isn't protected from divine magic.
You detect nothing.
Batman.
If you are a spirit, show yourself. I can take you along the journey, if you are willing. If not, if my eyes truly deceive me, then stay.
Nothing happens.
And I
Do we
will
hear this?
Maybe, yeah. If you guys are in earshot.
Yeah.
I'll just kind of look a little concerned at whatever Sabir is talking to.
And I'll just be picking up a bunch of fruits, a bunch of rotten fruits and veggies, or anything that's on the ground that's just rotten.
I wouldn't eat that, Catman.
Oh, I know. I'm going to give it to the villagers.
They shouldn't eat that either.
I know. But maybe I can. I was doing this on the boat earlier because I know Shun likes his ingredients fresh. So I was trying to make them fresh. And I think I did it. Sip, does your island house any ethereal creatures?
Ethereal creatures? What do you mean by that?
I thought I saw a wisp over there. Something of the ghostly nature.
Oh. I'm not the right person to talk to. But I think I can point you in the right direction.
Okay.
Wisps. There's no way. There's
You
no
have also
way.
been to the Feywild for very long, right?
Not very long.
Hours.
Its influence is strong on your mind, just like mine. Don't worry, sometimes the things you see are not there, apparently.
What things? You guys
Yes.
are seeing things right now?
Well, apparently if you stay long enough in the Feywild, it messes with your brain. I mean, I couldn't tell.
Okay.
Catman, what is your name?
Oh, sorry. I am Sabir. Sindorda. It is a pleasure.
I'm sure.
You say the Fae is still lingering.
Oh, like you're crazy too. There was nothing there.
Oh. Okay.
You are so sure?
No.
I am not sure.
Do you always believe what your eyes show you, or not believe in this case?
Sometimes. And sometimes not.
Come, if you want to know more about ethereal creatures.
Yeah. Sabir, were you giving me rotten fruit to cook for everybody on the boat?
No, I was not giving you a rotten fruit, okay? Listen, let me... You see these?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wisconsin death trip. I mean, he had the shits for like 3 days. I
Listen,
was wondering. I made sure that it was clean.
Wisconsin just was a little, unwell.
I mean, he
I
decided
don't
to
know.
follow us. The least we could do is not give him the shits.
Listen, I think I
Okay,
saw
okay,
him
okay.
drinking some of the seawater. It could have.
Seawater is delicious.
Okay, let me just take a moment and
Please.
gather up all the... Well, I think this bunch will do it.
And it'll cast Purify Food and Water.
It may
On-
be
on the rock.
delicious, but not safe.
The fruit and water, the fruit and veggies that you grab come back to a pristine condition.
I know this one. Let's do more.
That
I
sounds
can.
good.
You should.
Sounds fine. Take out a dagger and cut it.
The real test is about to begin. Well, not really, because you've already ate your own food, and I've been doing it
Yeah, but I
the whole
didn't
time.
know, and maybe if it's like there's a certain amount that could be. You know what? It's okay. The meat looks fine.
Could I find a blighted coconut somewhere to give to
Oh
Severe?
yeah, plenty.
Then I'll grab one. Here. It's time. You shall milk. the coconut.
I love this part.
Milk your coconut. Your first test.
But just bring it back
5 minutes.
first.
Okay. Yeah. Are we sure we don't want, like, more food? I can do, like, kind of,
Oh.
Like, how much can you? Did you find a limit?
Yeah, I mean, it was like one of your shelves.
Oh. Well,
Which shelf, though? There's the small shelf, and then there's the larger shelf.
I would say the large shelf.
Okay, that's decent.
if you
yeah.
think you can do more, I'm sure there's a lot of people in need of food right now.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
You all collect some fruit between Sindora and Sabir. You purify a lot of the food.
Wait. Grab some of the blighted food. Not just the rotten food, and put it in the top of the pile.
I think I would have tested this, perhaps,
Small pile.
at some point.
Would that work?
Here, I'll give you the wording of it.
Yeah.
It's
It
rendered
is
free of poison and disease. Depends on if it counts as those.
No.
all non-magical food and drink.
It will temporarily regain some structure, but immediately start to decay, and the pile of fruit that it's on decays along with it.
Good to know.
Okay.
Okay. Keep it away from that rotten food pile. Pick food around.
Nobody should be touching that.
Yeah. Do you have any? Shit.
Yeah, and I'll cast purify food and water again. But I'll make sure to grab the coconut after doing that, after the giant grouping, and try to just do it as many times as I can to help Sip.
Okay. You guys manage to collect enough rotten fruit and diseased fruit, but not necessarily blighted fruit. Purify it, and kind of restore a little bit of hope back to this community as you come together to eat. Sip, you see the smiling faces of people that are getting a respite from this terrible blight that's affecting their land, your home. But for you, it's just beginning, and while everyone engages in conversation and gets to know each other and finds hope in this moment, you can't help but to stare at the dying trees, at the missing animals, at the dried up and coarse grass as the sun sets. And that is where we will end it for tonight.
Dr. Furness, thank you so much for coming in, but you walked into the end. Check out the VOD.
Yeah, you can check the VOD or check us on our other days. Thursday or what day is today?
Wednesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And then Tuesday again.
All the days.
And then Tuesday. And you can check
Just
out our
pick a
VODs on Twitch. And you can
Yeah.
check out our shorts. Not my shorts, but the shorts for
The clips.
yeah,
That's the word.
at Quest Accepted D&D. I'm
They'll
so
be there
sorry,
shortly.
Dr. Furness, but
Shortly.
oh, thank
But
you.
any Dungeons?
Thank you so much.
Thank you for following.
Our
Hell
doctor
yeah.
on board, Sibia. He had the shits with Wisconsin.
I
You
didn't.
got to know
listen,
how much we can do.
Okay, listen. I was kind of working out how much I could purify, and maybe you just grabbed out of the wrong style, out of the wrong.
Oh,
you know,
I grabbed
style.
it out of the. Oh, buddy.
They do this all the time, Sip Sip.
Did I what?
Do they do this all the time?
I don't know about all the time. I see them part of the time. They go off on little walks and kind of just look for moments away from seeing eyes.
Fascinating.
And I don't want to pry.
No, that's you probably don't.
But in the part-time part, yes.
That's very funny.
The whole time we were SEAL Team 6ing, it's just like it cuts to we're on a date.
All right, so do
Just a
you?
picnic.
It's like you're going to stab him. My hands just come over the top of yours.
it's like Ghost.
Yeah, you spin me as I like put the blade out and cut the guy's head off.
Or as I call it, the K-drama edit version
Yeah,
of events.
Here's what happened. Here's what actually happened. There was
is how
no one
you
in the
saw
tower.
it.
It was just us on a
It
date.
was just you guys just hooking up,
Just tea
using-
time.
using the opportunity, like high school kids trying to find a place to make out.
No, you go first. No, you go first.
Do you think this place is?
Do you think this place is safe?
I mean, it's a little dusty. You know, I don't want you to think
And then
less
you
of
left
me.
no witnesses.
I don't want you to think I'm like easy or anything. Holy
Yeah,
shit,
just
who was
one-
that?
just the light keeper being like, "Oh, sorry guys."
Sorry.
No one must know.
This is new. We don't know how to react yet.
Come back.
We saved the tower.
There was so many people. One
So
guy just
many.
completely. We had to atomize him. He turned into red mist.
Oh my god.
That's why you will not find a body.
Wow.
Uh,
Wow.
And that is that.
Mortal kind, please give a warm welcome to Fox playing Sindora. Welcome aboard. Fox, tell us a little bit about who you are, where we can see you, and who you're playing.
I am Fox. We love terrible puns. That's why I'm playing a fox.
No such thing as a terrible pun.
That's true. That's what I believe.
Only if they're on paper.
I don't know about that. But yeah, you see me in a lot of places. You can see me at Quest and Chess. You can see me at Crit Crafters. You will see me in Mountain, Canada, because we'll be there. Yeah,
We'll be
all over the place.
Edmonton, Canada.
Yeah.
This
In cosplay.
weekend. In cosplay at GameCon. Follow
God, I
us,
need to
because I'm going to be uploading stories and shit.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you
But
so
yeah,
much for
now I
being
need
here.
to-
We're happy to have you.
Of course.
I'm excited for the next portion, the next arc.
I'm excited to join the.
Welcome to Konyo Wareki.
Yes.
More like Konya well wrecked.
Can you break it?
Yeah, brother. Also, I should remind Shun and Sabhir, you guys did see a portion of the Blightland finding its way in Alkut when you guys fought the Undead Rider. That was-
Sounds like somebody needs to take
Oh,
better
that,
notes.
yes.
that was a little blighted there.
In the
river.
in the water.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Oh, that's what that was. The fuck you grass.
Yes.
Yes.
The fuck
Yeah.
you grass. He's like he reached into like bad exaptive magic, and this is
What was
punishment.
that guy's
He's now
name?
Hold it there. Ashvale.
The Dragon Rider.
Ashvale. I remember I was like, I'm gonna tell people you're something different. Ashvale. That's right. I have his fucking shirt.
Yeah, you have his cloak.
But
Yeah.
oh no, I was just saying, Dr. Furnace and Wisconsin Death Trip. I know you said good night, but if you happen to check this out, Static X is a great band, my favorite band, and great album. I have a hat over here. I've seen them live. Wayne was a great guy.
Too soon.
Too soon. Yep. And
Not too soon.
make sure if you have any health problems, please go get that checked out by a medical professional.
Yeah, Steve.
What?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Matt.
Famous last words.
Shush. We're talking about Steve.
Famous last words.
No, I was talking about Wayne. But yeah, tomorrow, Marco, what are you doing?
Tomorrow, I am playing Lost in Random.
Random
Where
rules.
are we at? Random Rules. Where are we at? Hold up. Oh, there
Where
we
we
go.
at?
That's where we at. Here. We're here. Tomorrow, if you tune in, we are doing the Wednesday checkpoint. I play different RPG games usually. And right now we're playing Lost in Random, an indie game where it looks like if Dr. Seuss and Tim Burton made a collab. It's pretty cool. And then you have Thursday.
Thursday's Steve Quest, Dr. Furnace, and everybody else who's watching, and Wisconsin Death Trip, Death Trip, or DT for short. That's what Death Trip said he wanted to be called.
Hey, I get it.
Yeah, I mean,
Fair
it makes
enough.
sense. But anyways, on Steve's Quest, I'm going through a trilogy or a series of games on the hardest difficulty, and right now it's Dark Souls. I'm on Dark Souls 2 for the first time. I've never played them before, so watch me whip and watch me nay and watch me cry and watch me die. Then
And Saturday.
That was good. Then Saturday, we have the 6 Degrees of Saturday, where we are connecting the red string of fate between all games, because we know, with your tinfoil hats, we know that all games are connected. We started in Kingdom Hearts. We're now in Final Fantasy. Steve is in the helm right now with Final Fantasy V. We switch every even, odd. You get it. Come out. We start at noon Eastern time right here on Twitch. And then when you're done with that, Sunday Scaries, we play scary games. Indie, scary, sometimes a little bit of both. I'm playing with the OG Froman this Sunday, where we are going through Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. So be there for that at 7 p.m. Eastern on Sunday.
Hell yeah, which brings us back to Tuesday, where we play in the homebrew land of Teslam with these wonderful, incredible, fantastic players who I love very, very much and cannot wait to make suffer. I mean,
Oh,
feel all the emotions.
yes.
Fox.
Hmm?
Thank you so much for joining tonight. We're very excited to have you here. If for whatever reason you guys find yourself in Edmonton, Canada this weekend, Fox and I will be at GameCon Canada, representing the streams. Let's go. So feel free to stop by, stop us, say hi, take a pic, all that good stuff. It'd be great to meet you all if you're there. We are rating out to hit Crit Hit Chronicles. Ugh, say that 3 times fast. And
Goat.
and Fox, count us down from 3.
3, 2.
Bye.
Bye.